I'm delighted to be joined now by Sharon McHugh. She's head of PR for Sky Ireland, and I was excited to see a new slate of documentaries that are coming about. I was completely besotted by The Last Dance with Michael Jordan, and now Sky are putting a whole range of similarly based documentaries in front of us. Hi, Sharon. Congratulations on this. Give us a quick rundown on what the new Sky documentary channel is going to be all about.
Hi Rob, I hope you're well. Well, today we have three new channels launching at no extra cost to Sky customers. Sky Nature, Sky History and Sky Documentaries, which we're talking about today. And I suppose we're talking about it because not only have we got great entertainment and general documentaries in there, but we cover a realm of documentaries across politics, entertainment and sports. And we've got some great Sky originals, but also fantastic documentaries from HBO, Showtime, exclusive documentaries from Hulu. So lots to look forward to. And it launches today. So there's some great documentaries coming up, which we can touch on if you like. So starting with today.
Great, yeah. Well, the one that I'm really excited about is Muhammad Ali and Dick Cavett, the Tale of the Tapes, which I think is on Friday night. I'm a bit of an Ali junkie, and really looking forward to that one.
Yeah, well, I think Cavett was like the American Gay Byrne, if you like, so the real king of the talk show. And what happened was, back in the day when Ali was forging his career, he used to be a guest on his show quite regularly, and they bonded and they formed this fantastic friendship. And it was really on that show, talking to Cavett, where you see Ali become the showman that he is. So a fascinating watch, I would say, and one I'm looking forward to on Friday.
Great. And then we didn't have the US Masters yet, but those of us who watched it last year, it seems like a long, long time ago now when Tiger Woods came back. That's your big headline documentary, an original one that you're broadcasting out from next Thursday, June the 5th.
Yeah, June the 5th. So it's Tiger Woods back, and it's a Sky original, as you say, but it's documenting the life, the highs and lows of Tiger, but looking back at an extraordinary sports comeback. So, it was 22 years since it all began in Augusta, and we see him as he makes that journey to 2019, where he comes back and makes that incredible comeback after, I think it was 4 spinal back surgeries that he had that, put his career in doubt. I think he said himself that might be the end of his competitive game. And to see him even come back at that age, I think he was 43, Rob, outstanding. So that'll be a spine-tingling documentary with great exclusives from the likes of Butch Harmon and Jaime Diaz and Nick Faldo. One for the all fans, certainly.
Yeah, and we've got his doctor as well on it as well, talking about it. So yeah, that should be interesting. The world was switched on to Michael Jordan and The Last Dance, and that's kind of moved sports documentary into another place entirely. I know ESPN have had 30 series that they had as well, and some of those are coming back together with these as well. Do you think, does it mark a shift in terms of what we're looking to actually sort of draw from sport? Live will always be the preeminent one when we have it, when we get it back in full. But this move towards a kind of a deeper, richer engagement, we saw it with Sunderland Till I Die, we saw it with The Last Dance. Do you think, is that a marker as to where sports media and broadcast is going?
Yeah, I think so. I think it complements sport. Look, as you say, nothing beats that appointment to viewing of a live football match. We're all anticipating the Premier League coming back. But certainly these documentaries, what they give is exclusive access, a real insight, particularly with The Last Dance. I'm on episode 9 now, 1 episode to go till I'm finished. But I found that fascinating because you could get real access to the team. It was follow them through the various different years. You've never before seen footage. People like to be inside the action. And that's across the board in the sphere of documentaries, whether it's a sports documentary or whether it's the likes of the Jinx, or, we've got other documentaries coming up on Sky Documentaries, Macmillions, about the rigged Monopoly game at McDonald's, and a Hillary documentary. So people like to get inside and get that never before seen knowledge, I think. And certainly The Last Dance brings us all back to that nostalgic time during the 90s when, American culture and basketball culture was shaping not just culture over there, but certainly in other countries as well. So it was a fascinating watch, and I'm looking forward to finishing that. But I think we're going to see that we've got a couple of other documentaries later in the year coming up. Tyson Bruno, looking at the two heavyweights, one bad boy, one friendly giant, if you like. So that's going to be a good watch. And the United Way as well, which I'm told, if you just think Rome, like Old Trafford is the Colosseum, and we see the emperors, which are Matt Busby and Sir Alex Ferguson, as the emperors. So plenty of fantastic sports documentaries coming up, as well as normal documentaries as well.
Great. I remember watching that Tyson Bruno fight in a baseball spring training camp down in Florida, with baseball professionals. I can't imagine if the cameras were trained on us watching it, but I look forward to that, bringing back some memories there. Look, it seems like a brilliant lineup of events coming along. You mentioned there the fact that the Premier League is coming back. I look forward to chatting with you and the team about how that's going to be covered as well. But how has sport sort of done within the Sky ecosystem? I know it's a hugely important part of what you do and how you attract in, customers and all the rest of it. But, has Sky been doing okay over the course of the pandemic as we're moving our way back?
Yeah, thankfully so. You never like to sing from the rooftops if you're doing okay, because you're very conscious that there are lots of other businesses that may not be doing as well. But what we have been seeing is certainly people, maybe not on the sports side just yet, although we saw real interest in Bundesliga far beyond what we would have seen in ordinary circumstances. So that's kind of bodes well for the return of Premier League, which we're anticipating will be late June. But certainly we've seen a lot more interest in general drama, a lot of people turning to comedy. So tuning into our other channels, we had Gangs of London, a very big Sky original launch, and we saw massive numbers tune into that. A lot of people catching up on old nostalgic box sets, the likes of Sex and the City, The Wire, Game of Thrones. We had a whole rewatch campaign that we did to kind of remind people that with a little bit more time in their hands of what they can catch up on. So we're seeing the bump and elsewhere, and certainly we're seeing a bump as well in our streaming product, which you're probably aware of, Now TV, which kind of allows people to access all of the great content on Sky without needing to sign up on a full-time subscription. So you can dip in and out as you like. You can dip in for a month or a week or whatever suits your needs. So we've been lucky insofar as we have seen good positive movement from customers. Look, we're all anticipating the return of sport. That includes golf. Within that, I know my dad, for one, can't wait to see the golf on TV again. So we look forward, and you just have to stay positive. But yeah, we've been doing okay, and we've been trying to look after our customers as best as possible as well, and be a little, cognizant of what's happening with various different people at this time.
That's great. Well done, you and the team on keeping it all going so far. We do look forward very much to the return of sport. Who knows? We might even get a Ryder Cup this year, live and exclusive on Sky. Thanks very much to you, Sharon. We look forward to speaking to you again as the summer unfolds.
Thanks, Rob. Nice to talk to you.